Hello grade 8 students, I hope that you are doing well. In this video we will be solving another exercise, so please copy this exercise on your copybook. Given that L1, L2 and L3 are identical lamps, so these three lamps are identical. A voltmeter was used to measure the voltage across L1. The voltmeter showed that the voltage across L1 is 6 volts. Number 1. Draw the voltmeter on the diagram that is used to measure the voltage across L1. 2. If the switch K is opened, find UL1 and UL2. 3. Switch K is now closed as seen in the figure. Deduce the voltage across the switch. Part B. Calculate the voltage across the battery. 4. An ammeter is used to measure the current that is flowing in the circuit and it showed 2 ampere. Find the current that is flowing through L1, L2 and L3. So I have to draw the voltmeter on the diagram that is used to measure the voltage across L1. As we said before, that the voltmeter must be connected in parallel. So here I have to connect the voltmeter in parallel. So here you have to draw the voltmeter. That's the voltmeter. And as we said before, that the COM terminal of the voltmeter must be connected to the negative terminal of the dry cell, on the negative terminal of the dry cell, to get a positive result. So here the voltmeter will read 6 volts. How did we know that the voltmeter will read 6 volts? Since in the given they said that the voltage across the first lamp is 6 volts. That's part 1. Part 2. If the switch K is opened, find UL1 and UL2. By UL1 I mean UAB, since the first lamp is between the 2 points A and B, and by UL2 I mean UBC, since it is between the points B and C. Since the switch is opened, then UAB equals to UBC equals to UCD equals to 0 volts, since the switch is open. So the current is not flowing in the circuit. Part 3. Switch K is now closed as seen in the figure. Part A. Deduce the voltage across the switch. Part B. Calculate the voltage across the battery. Now, first I have to calculate UPA, which is the voltage across the switch. The switch is between these 2 points P and A. So instead of saying UK or U switch, I can say UPA. UPA equals to 0 volts. Why? Since the switch is closed, it acts as a connecting wire. Part B, calculate the voltage across the battery. So I have to calculate UPN. The battery is between the 2 points P and N, so I can say UPN. Now, in the given, they said that L1, L2, and L3 are identical, which means that the voltage across them is identical. Since one of the voltages is given, then you have them all. As they said in the given, that the voltage across L1 is 6 volts. Let's apply the law of addition of voltages to find the voltage across the battery. So UPN equals to UPA. Again, we follow consecutive points. UPA plus UAB plus UBC plus UCD plus UDN. UPA is crossed out. Why? Since here we have a switch, and a closed switch acts as a connecting wire, so it's equals to 0. UDN is crossed out. Why? Since it is a connecting wire. Now let's replace UAB by 6 volts. It is given. UBC by 6 volts and UCD by 6 volts. Why did we replace UBC and UCD by 6 volts? Since L1, L2, and L3 are identical. So the voltage across them is identical. Let's add them. So UPN equals to 6 volts plus 6 plus 6. UPN equals to 18 volts. Part 4. An ammeter is used to measure the current that is flowing in the circuit, and it showed 2 ampere. I have to find the current that is flowing through L1, L2, and L3. According to the law of uniqueness of current, in a series connection, the current is constant. So IL1 equals to IL2 equals to IL3 equals to the main current equals to 2 ampere. Thank you guys. Please copy this exercise on your copybooks, and if you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask me.